Capitulum XXII. Cave canem. Lectio altera versus 56 usque adversum 121. Tandem ianitor fores aperit, et clepolumum foris in imbre stantem videt. Finally, the doorman opens the double doors and sees Tlepolemus standing outside in the rain. Canis iratus dentes ostendit, ac fremit, nec vero tabellarium mordere potest, quod catena retinatur. The angry dog shows his teeth and growls, but he is unable to bite the mailman because he is held back by a chain. Cave canis te mordebit. Be careful, the dog will bite you. Sic ianitor hominem intrantem de cane feroci monet. Thus the doorman warns the man coming in about the fierce dog. Tlepolemus in limine resistens, retine canem, inquit noli elum solvere. Tlepolemus, standing back on the threshold, says, "Keep back the dog, don't untie him." Nec vero opus est me monere de cane, ego enim legere scio. But there is no need to warn me about the dog, for I know how to read. Tabellarius solum intra limen aspicit, ubi cave canem scriptum est intra imaginem canis ferocis. The tabellarius looks at the floor within the threshold, where cave canem is written, or has been written, below the picture of a fierce dog. Neque haec imago, neque canis verus me teret. Neither this picture nor the real dog frighten me. Ad proprius ad canem accedit, and he comes nearer to the dog. Mane foris, inquit ianitor, noli ad hunc canem accedere, iam demonui. Stay outside, says the doorman. Don't come near this dog. I have already warned you. Tabellarius vero, quamquam sic a ianitore monitus est, alterum gradum ad canem versus facit, sed ecce, canis in eum salit catenam rumpens. But the mailman, although he has been warned thus by the doorman, makes another step towards the dog. But look, the dog jumps upon him, breaking the chain. Homo teritus ex ostio cedere conatur, sed canis iuratus pallium eius dentibus prehendit et tenet. The terrified man tries to move out of the doorway, but the angry dog takes hold of his cloak with his teeth and holds on. "Hey, canis me mordet!" exclama tabellarius. "Ow! The dog is biting me!" exclaims the mailman, quiam neque recedere, neque procedere audet, who now dares neither to go back nor to go forward. Canis fremens eum loco se movere non sinit. The growling dog does not permit that he move himself from the spot. Janitor ridens, quin procedes inquit, noli resistere, ego te entrare sino, januam aperui, procede in villam. The doorman, laughing, says, "Why do you not go forward? Don't hold back. I am letting you enter. I have opened the door. Come into the villa." Sic janitor virum teritum deridet. Thus the doorman makes fun of the terrified man. Id facilius est dictu quam factu, inquit tabellarius. It is easier to say than to do, says the mailman. Atque alterum gradum facere audet. And he dares to make another step, sed canis statim in pedes posteriores surgit, atque pedes priores in pectore eius ponet. But the dog immediately rises on his hind legs, or his hind feet, and puts his front feet on his chest. Tabellarius, toto corpore tremens, ex ostio cedit, si canis eum e villa pellet. The mailman, shaking in his whole body, withdraws out of the door. Thus the dog pushes him out of the villa. Remove canem, inquit ille, iste canis ferox, me entrare non sinit. Get rid of the dog, that guy says. That fierce dog of yours is not permitting me to enter. Janitor eum tremere animadvertit, iterumque deridet, quid tremes? Icine canis te teruit? The doorman notices that he is shaking and again makes fun of him. Why are you trembling? Has this dog scared you? Noli putare me ab isto cane teritum esse. Don't suppose that I have been made afraid by that dog of yours. Si tremo, non propter canem ferocem, sed propter imbrem frigidum tremo. If I shake, I shake not because of the fierce dog, but because of the cold rain. Admite me sub tectum, janitor, amabo te. Let me in under the roof. Doorman, please. Vinci istum canem ferocem, cor eum solvisti. Tie up that fierce dog of yours. Why did you untie him? Tabellarius enim, canem a janitore solutum esse, arbitrator. For the mailman thinks that the dog was untied by the doorman. Janitor catenam manu prehendit, canemque Paulum a tabellario removet. The doorman takes hold of the chain with his hand and removes the dog a little bit from the mailman. Noli arbitrari inquit me canem solvice. Do not think that I untied the dog. Canes ipse catenam suam rupit. The dog himself broke his own chain. Ecce catena rupta. Look, the broken chain. Num canis catenam feream rumpere potest. A dog cannot break an iron chain, can it? Id non credo, I don't believe it. A certe vestem scindere potuit, but he certainly could tear clothing. Videsne pallium meum novum, quod nuper magno pretio emi, scisum esse a cane tuo. Do you see my new cloak, which I recently bought for a big price? Do you see that it has been torn by your dog? Istud pallium non est magni preci, neque id nuper emptum esse credo. That cloak of yours is not expensive, and I do not believe that it was recently bought. Sed quid tu venisti? But why have you come? Num quid tecum fers? You're not carrying something with you, are you? Stulte rogitas, Ianitor. Nam iam tibi dixi tabellarium me esse. You're putting your questions foolishly, Dorman, for I have already said that I am a mailman. Quid tabellarios fere arbitraris. What do you suppose that mailmen carry? Aureosne Ianitoribus? Gold coins for Dorman? Profecto nos aurum non ferimus. We certainly do not carry gold. Vos scibicet epistulas vertis. You carry, to be sure, letters. Recte dices. Epistulam affero ad Lucium Iulium Balbum. Hocinero tuo nomen est? You say rightly. I am carrying a letter to Lucius Iulius Balbus. Is this your master's name? Est. Qui mihi istam epistulam das? It is. Why don't you give me that letter of yours? Prius vinci canem et sine me entrare, noli iterum me foras in imbrem pellere? First, tie up the dog and let me enter. Do not again push me outside into the rain. Ianitor, postquam canem vinxit, non ego inquit, sed hic canes te foras pepulit. Noli narrare te a Ianitore foras pulsum esse. The doorman, after he has bound the dog, says, I did not push you into the rain. Not I, but this dog pushed you outside. Do not say that you were pushed outside by the doorman. Cane vincto, tabellarius tandem intrat, epistulamque ostendit Ianitori. After the dog has been bound, the tabellarius, the mailman, finally enters and shows the letter to the doorman. Qui statim epistulam prehendit, et in atrium ad dominum suum fert, who immediately takes hold of the letter and carries it into the atrium to his master.